Hello, hello, my crafty friends. We're at Thursday, which I have to tell you is really hard for me to even believe that we're actually on Thursday. So, I don't know about y'all, but it seems like this week ran away fast. Okay, found myself in one spot, so this is good. Say hello when you get here. I'm gonna try not to burn my fingers. We all know how this might go. Lots and lots of new stuff happening, guys. So much fun. I hope that you guys have had a chance to take a look at things and dream and play. I still have an email that is not working. It's for a particular, there we go. Particular email address that Stampin' Up! Has, and of course it's the one that tells me when our orders are coming. Sorry guys, that this is kind of bouncy. That looks about straight. I might have gone too far the other way. Hey Barbara, how are you? We're gonna do this and try and not burn my fingers. I went too far the other way. Yeah, see, this is so hard because it's opposite of what's happening on the screen. How has your week been, Barbara? Because I know you work. I might just have to concede this isn't going to work. Okay. So I had said that I'm really curious about how this paper bouquet works. And so we are going to see what we do. We'll see. To create these flowers. Oh, I see. So that's going to tell me. So I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. Where are my little pliers? Make sure they're here. My pliers are things that tend to disappear off my desk. My family borrows them from me, and they never make it back. It's kind of like scissors. But fortunately for me, I try to keep a stash away I'm aware of. In the event that I steal my good ones, I at least have these ancient old ones. Too much work. Yeah, it took me a little bit to find our glue gun. I won't lie. So I need to have, it says 8 of these, so, but it only, yep, 8 all the way around. So I'm kind of looking at this going, huh. While we wait to give people a chance to get on here, I thought I'd kind of get a few odds and ends figured out here. I feel like I'm not going to have enough stuff. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have a lot of work myself. My eyeballs are hurting from data entry today, and I am ready for a crafting break. For sure. Did you get this kit, Barbara? 1, 2, 3. So I need 8 of these. And this will give me 9 because these are in sets of 3. I'm curious to see how this works. 7, 8. So this glue gun is going to probably be a little bit on the hot side. So I need to have 8 of these guys, which are the little sticks here. 8 of those. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm willing to bet if my sister was here, she used to do floral work, she would have a name for these. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we have our pieces out here. I have 8. There's 8 beads. I decided they were safer in here than they were out. I have little mini things and green pieces here. So let's flip over to the step-by-step directions, which is going to be the same, hopefully. And we're going to do the yellow bead. Let's see. I'll do this. And you need the pliers for the twist, I'm guessing. And mainly because your twisting, holy cow, is not the easiest once you kind of wrap that around. And so you're going to want to be able to control this, hold it still. I never thought about this, but yes, it's been ages since I have done anything like this. Okay, well, that might be as loose as it gets. So we have this, and then we're going to start off with, this would be the yellow, and it's going to be one of these. Put a dab of glue, like I said. I'm going to try to not burn myself. Anybody who knows me knows that this could really be a challenge. And I am working on a craft mat because I feel like craft mat equals safe. And I am going to get my pokey tool out so that I can do this, and then you're going to wrap this around like this. But it doesn't say to use the glue all the way through. It's like, do the wrapping thing first. And of course, this is my first one because I don't worry too much about being perfect on camera. I can't. I don't have enough time to be perfect. So Barbara, I sent out an email with a link to the video for the stamp of the month last month. And it is sideways, but I'm pretty sure I sent you had a kit for the Stamp It Your Way class. Okay. So there's that. Then it's take one of these flowers, and it looks like you're supposed to, oops, oh, I might have more in here than I thought. Take a pencil or a quilling tool, which I thought I had one here. I'll just use a pen. Yeah. Oh, are you going to be doing anything this weekend? I guess this is kind of to give it a little bit of shape. Hi, Dina. How are you? Great questions, by the way, Dina. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you reaffirming for me that things were set up a little strange. Okay, so then we're going to add this to the bottom here, like this. Yeah, it took me a while to find my glue gun. I will not lie about that. I have a picture of this one. Huh. These look like they should have lots of petals on them, at least when you look at this. So it says 8 here, but it doesn't look like 8 to me. Or maybe it's 3 times 8. I bet that's it. It's 3 times 8. So I'm just going to put a little doodah-ditty here of blue. Let's see how many times I burn myself. And I am going to try and offset this so it doesn't line up with the one I just put on. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much for your order. My email is still not working, so when you guys place orders, I don't know unless I go in and look. I don't go in and look every single day. I'm gonna have to start though, because I don't. Technology is definitely not my thing, but this is getting kind of old fast. I don't know, I might have to just come up with a different way to like do my business besides a website and email. No more yard work, right, guys? Isn't that the truth? A little more glue on this. Nice thing about paper flowers is that, you know, they're not flowers and they're paper, so they're not supposed to be perfect. So even though I'm stressing about petal placement, I really shouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, so I did that, and then we have this cute little piece here. That's going to need a, I'm supposed to roll those leaves up a little bit like this, but I think, let's see if they start to look better the more I practice this. We dug a bunch of stuff out, and I am thinking about using a website like some of the makeup people use. I saw another demonstrator do it where they could just load the inventory onto there and people can shop and order as you go, as opposed to the way I have done it before, which is just having it in the group and then trying to get it all loaded up for one crazy season. Okay, well that's kind of cute, you guys. Okay, so there's one, guys, keyword 1. Let's see what another one looks like here. Okay, put the hoop into here. Maybe we'll do a little bit better job on this. And oops. Okay, I'm handling this a little bit better. Little glue here, whoops, or you know, all the way around. We're going to adapt here, and you're going to start your inside of your flower like this. And like I said, I'm trying to not, you know, get a couple layers in here to not burn myself. I might be asking for a lot. The inside of your flower. No, too much down. So this will peel off, the glue will peel off the craft mat. So I really encourage everybody to make sure to have a craft mat to work on. It will make your life a lot easier. I wouldn't do this in your scrapbooks, for those of you guys that are soul scrapbookers. I wouldn't per se do that, but I would definitely make a paper bouquet here that is better than flowers that you throw out. I was going to try and make this for my daughter's performance the other day that she did. And here's your third one. So you need 3 of these. And then we're going to try and make a different flower after this one. Oh, I saw! Yay! Yay for you! Thank you, Jennifer. Let me tell you what. We went through boxes and I threw out stuff I looked at and I was like, I know. Oh, now look how cute that is, you guys. Okay. So far, one has not burned my fingers. So even though it says here to like roll those petals up, I tried that with this, and this is the one where I just put them on and then wrapped it up, and I think those turned out cuter than that one. All right, let's pull a different one out, see what we get. Let's do one of these cute little pink ones, because I have, it says I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, so maybe we'll do 2 of those, and I need the small yellow one, and I need pink. And it says that each one of these flowers is going, okay, so this is a different flower, so we'll put this one away. And it looks like you need to have 3 sets of 3. Let's see how this works. And I'm pretty sure that I have 2 small and 1 large and 3 sets of 3. So these are now trash. Yeah, I don't think that that's a bad idea to not have any yard work, you guys. Speaking for the person who moved into we have a small yard, but we have a lot of landscaping, which requires maintenance. And it does have some persistent weeds that grow here, like this wild ginger stuff and that you want to try and not have. Come on, hold still. This is not useful. Okay. Not useful when it rips either. Oh, whoops. Not useful when the user doesn't know which way to roll, or they were rolling. So. Oh, did you get yours? Did you get the subscription all figured out for Paper Pumpkin? I know I finally got mine are showing up finally. Ouch. All right, I made it through 2 flowers without getting myself. Not too shabby. Okay, let's get rid of these. Those are kind of like your daisies, Jennifer, that you love. Oh yes, so I was asking people what their plans were for the weekend. Mother's Day. Does anybody, all right, have any great plans for Mother's Day? I don't. So thread your bottom of your flower on. And add some more glue to the base of that layer of flowers. Take your next one and try to offset the petals just a little bit. And then some more glue. And the glue is still going to be warm, and I'm going to try to do the same thing I did with the second flower over here. So then I'm going to fold it up around. This might be dangerous right here. There's a little glue seeping out the end, and I'm going to grab one of these baby, what are these things called on a flower? The base of the flower? I don't know if it's a base or a... There we go. And this is supposed to look like, here's our pink flowers. Okay, those are the bigger leaves. These are the smaller. Now we have 3. So we are slowly getting our cute little, these are not offset as much as I wanted them to. But let's try the next one and see if I can't do a little bit better than what I did do. I took all my dogs to the vet today, all 3 of them. 2 need to go in and get their teeth cleaned, but everybody got shots, so nobody is happy with me right now. I have been entered into the enemy. Even though I have Jeff put the leashes on him and put him in the car and all that, it's still me. Pokey tools help, and it does make more sense though if you pay attention to the direction that you're gluing this down. I'm just going to roll that over because it's not supposed to be upside down. So you guys are going to learn all the do not do's here. Anyway. Then I'm going to take a small flower and zap myself on the arm. This up here. Let's try to crunch it up a little bit in between. Let's see if I get a better flower out of that. There really is kind of an art to this, you guys. Oops, I'm gonna have to get a new glue stick. I wish this is one of those that had like on off. It's the same size. Of course, this is a little, yeah, they are the same size. A little late to ask that question. And then we're going to pick our big one. So you guys think this looks easy enough once you kind of get the hang of it? You see, I, of course, have made some mistakes. And then I need to put a little bit on for my green piece here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's the base of the flower, if there's an... Holy cow. Here we go. See, I wish I could give these away to you guys as a prize. I do have a set of embellishments that we're going to break up. I think there's only 3 of you on here anyway. Dina, Barb. No cooking. You have a crop. That's awesome. Okay. So my first one turns out okay. And I feel like, whoops, my second one turns out better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I got by squishing it up, I was able to get the petals more offset. Do the last one of these. Oh my gosh, that half an hour went quick. Does anybody have any questions or any favorites? I'd love to hear what your guys' favorites are in this new online exclusives. And oh shoot, did I upload the document for online exclusives so that you guys had a printout with what's new for online exclusives, since they're not in a catalog and there's not like an easy reference online? There's a consultant that makes them, and I bless her heart. Okay. And this time I'm going to pay attention to this, and maybe I'll hear, is it Dina who is yelling no? It's called a sepal. Sepal? Or long E, short E? Interestingly enough, I was looking for something to do for one of my sisters for Mother's Day, and I found paper flower bouquets. And I thought, what a fun idea to do. I should probably bring this more over to here so that you guys can, a little late in the game now, right? Three in here. All right, and let's add a little bit of goo to this. I do like the fact that I could keep these around until they get too dusty. I really think I'm actually surprised my kid hasn't shown up and said there's something burning. But she is actually trying to decide if she wants to do a college program for part of high school credits next year. I don't know if she wants to, but she might. I think college will be much different for her, and she'll like it better. Hey, Patty, how are you? I'm behind on my mail out here, guys, so I've been trying to get the YouTube channel up and running again, and I did have to change YouTube channels, so it does require you to go in and like a different channel and subscribe to, uh-oh, this is more, not as offset as I want it to be. There we go. And this is for my little sepal or sepal. See, that's the nice thing about having all of you guys around. Somebody knows the answer somewhere. And there we go. So we have 3 pretty little pink flowers and 2 little white flowers. Pretty cute, guys. How much time? And I'm actually at my 30-minute mark. Now you guys have an idea about how to do this if you decide to purchase this. And I have a giveaway, so let me find it. I had, oh, this one lost some of its, let's go with the blush gems. I'm going to cut these into 3 sets of, wait, I have to look at this. How did they do these? Small, large, okay, to small. There we go. Oh my goodness. And where's my little sticky note? If you guys saw this, like I get my space cleaned up and then boom, it is a disaster beyond recognition. Just because I opened about, we did like sort out like 20 boxes yesterday. I did get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm not complaining about it all. Oh. Let's see, pass. Okay. So that means that Bernice and Dina have both passed. So that means Patty and Jennifer, you both would be winners. And you would get some cute little gemmy gems here with some gold and pink. So I think that's all there is. Well, maybe there's 6 on here, but Diane always says she can tell who's on. You ordered the beautiful blues. I ordered the beautiful blues and Share a Smile. I think I got them. Yeah. Bernice, it doesn't matter if you're late. We're excited you're here. Can't wait to see what you think of that beautiful blues because it looks really, really pretty. 27 for Jennifer. Can you tell me if you would like to have dark, medium, or light colored gems? I guess I could cut them half and half. Could I get 1? No, there's only 5. Of course, it's too easy. You love those things. Yeah, I don't know where Barb went. Maybe she dropped, because sometimes I get lost in the shuffle. We had to restart the routers and everything yesterday. So Jennifer's got them. Patty's got them. So you guys just need to message me your physical address for shipping. No preference. Great. Yeah, I don't see Barbara on here. All right, guys, I will see you on Monday for sure, if not sooner, because I've been trying to throw up a few odds and ends as I get stuff in so that you guys can see it. And I'll be sure to take some pictures of my beautiful bouquet when I'm all done with it, because I do think it is actually going to be prettier than I anticipated. Yay! Have a good one.